Basically, I had a spiritual awakening. I'm driven by ego and I'm driven by habit, and it's a process.
Yeah.
People are not gonna change because you hammer it down their throats, I think.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Midway, you're going to realize what the topic is, and maybe we can have a bit of a conversation.
Got it.
Okay. So, would you rather be a cat or a dog?
I'll say a dog.
A dog. Love it. You took some time with that one.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's difficult.
It's difficult. Okay. Is it that you like dogs or?
No, I was just thinking, yeah, I was just trying to put myself on the shoes or the paws
Yeah.
of the dog or the cat. Yeah, and I just thought dog because they're more loving. They have
Love
more
it.
love to give.
Love it. That's a good answer. Would you rather be able to talk to animals temporarily or temporarily take one of their enhanced senses or capabilities?
Temporarily to talk to them.
Temporarily talk to them. Can I ask why?
Because I think they have a lot to say.
Okay.
To look the world into their perspective.
That's awesome. Okay. Would you rather have the intelligence of a dog or that of a pig?
I'll say a dog.
Let's say a dog. Would you be surprised to find out that pigs are more intelligent?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So
I see where this is going.
you see where this is. I told you midway. It's midway. It's the
Yeah,
third
this
question.
is the part where I say I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian. Okay, love it.
Yeah, for the last 2 months. But,
For the last 2 months. What does that mean?
I haven't eaten any meat, fish, or eggs in the last 2 months.
Okay. Well, we can get into that, but let's finish the would you rather game just for fun. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
So, as I was saying, like pigs actually are more intelligent than dogs. You see videos online of pigs lifting up gates, of them unlocking latches. There's even footage of pigs in sanctuaries picking up flowers and bringing them to their nest to decorate them. It's pretty impressive if you
Got
ask
it.
me. Okay, so the next question, which is a pretty hard one, would you rather be a well-fed farm animal whose life is cut severely short when the farmer says you're worthy more dead than alive, or a wild animal who's mostly starving but you get to live free for as long as you want and however
That's easy.
you
The
can?
second one.
What can I ask why?
The second one. Yeah, freedom over everything.
I love that. Yeah. I also value freedom, so I completely agree with you. And the final question is, which animal in today's world, which animal would you rather be? Which farm animal would you rather be? A cow for dairy, a cow for meat, a chicken, or a pig?
None.
None.
Do I have to choose one? The less conscious one. I'm saying the chicken maybe
Why the less conscious one?
because it's well, farm animals are involved in a lot of suffering nowadays.
I love that. Okay. You said you're a vegetarian. You realize why I'm standing here.
Yeah.
Can I ask why are you a vegetarian?
It's a long story. No, but it's down to two reasons. The main two ones: physical and ethical. Yeah, basically, I had a spiritual awakening. A year ago, I started doing yoga and meditation, and I realized that we are all one, and life is the same. My life and pig's life, not just because I'm a different species, my life is more valuable. In nature's eyes, everything is equal, and we are connected. And life is life, so I'm not gonna associate myself or ingest and be part of an industry that profits on suffering and yeah, downgrading life.
Okay, I love that. But do you know what happens in the dairy industry, for example? Do you consume any animal products?
Yeah, at the moment I'm a lacto vegetarian, so I consume dairy products.
No eggs,
No,
no fish.
no, no, not just the idea of eating the organism. The byproducts at this point I'm still okay with. I know that maybe in some point in my life I will become full vegan. Now I still.
Okay, so I'll touch upon veganism, okay, but let me tell you what happens in the dairy industry, because a lot of people don't know. I also wasn't aware about it, so that's why I like to tell people about it. So cows get forcefully impregnated, first of all. They, year over year,
I know the story.
you know the story that they have their babies...
All my friends are vegan, so.
Oh, they have their babies taken from them, and then if the baby is male, they get slaughtered. Okay, so then let me ask you, what is the difference between, let's say, cheese or milk or whatever it is that you consume and meat, given that behind them there's still one animal suffering?
What's the difference?
Yeah, like, because you say ethically, right? Yeah. Ethically, is there any ethical difference between the two? Between purchasing one of them?
Yeah, well, it's complicated. It's a complex subject. At this point, I'm following a certain yoga tradition, and they allow for dairy. So I have this kind of peace of mind. So I convince myself that it's okay. I think it's more okay than eating meat because meat is actual organism, the actual body, the actual flesh, and that kind of makes me uncomfortable. I know there's a violence, and I know there's.
Well, it's arguably more violent, and it's arguably worse in the dairy industry because babies get separated from the mother, whereas in the meat industry they don't.
Interrupting Chip here. The reality is that the dairy industry feeds the beef industry, and even in cases where cows are solely raised for their flesh, they still get separated from their mothers.
Yeah, we are not perfect.
We're not perfect, yeah.
I'm not
but
perfect.
no, I completely understand that, right? But what is keeping you from being fully vegan? Let me ask you this.
Yeah, my attachment to protein.
Your attachment to protein. Do you think you can get protein without any of these sources?
I can. It's just more difficult, much less convenient, much more. Well, it's just tougher.
It's tougher, right? Yeah, but if you were to choose, like, if the only protein option in the supermarket would be meat, would you have that? No, so it's not protein that's keeping you, because then you see you can still make a choice.
Yeah, but yeah, it's convenience at this point.
It's convenience, right?
I don't want to stop everything, like that. I'm just going through a lot of changes, and I want to be gradual.
Okay, and you mentioned veganism. What do you think veganism is?
What? It's a choice. I don't know. A lifestyle choice, a dietary choice, a life choice. Yeah.
Yeah. So veganism means it's a moral ideology where we oppose the use, abuse, and slaughter of animals for food, clothing, entertainment, or whatever other purpose. And especially in situations like where it's not needed, which is you're also in that situation, right? So it sounds to me like you're kind of there, ethically speaking, right, where your morals are aligned with veganism, but it's just that your actions are not necessarily aligned with your own morals, right?
What's your point?
My point is, what would incentivize you to align your actions with your morals, to not buy any dairy products and to go vegan?
Sorry, what would make me vegan?
Yeah, what would make you go vegan?
Have easily accessible vegetable protein at all times.
Okay.
In a tasty, tasty, convenient way.
But you still have all of this, right? You have a lot of these products.
So you're trying to convince me at this point.
I am trying to convince you at this point, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because what I'm trying to convince you is that because if this is holding you, then these are already available, right?
No, yes and no. I don't want to go into that. But tell me, is this for a personal project? Because you're a developer, clearly.
Oh, I used to be a software developer. No, this is for my YouTube channel. I interview people about veganism. It's a cause that I care about. Yeah.
Okay. Just like your hobby, but you're a professional YouTuber.
Or professional is a lot said. No, I'm not necessarily a professional YouTuber. Yeah, I'll give you my YouTube details and everything afterwards.
How long do you need from me?
I don't need long from you. I just want to see what your stance is, because we've established that you're vegetarian for also ethical reasons. We've established that being vegetarian also contributes to animal cruelty. We've established that you care about animals not being cruel. And we've also established that there's no real difference between meat and dairy products, given that, ethically speaking, there's just as much pain, if not more.
I guess I'm selfish. Nobody's perfect.
But I know. And listen, I'm not trying.
No, but that's the bottom line. I'm driven by ego, and I'm driven by habit, and it's a process.
It's a process. So does that mean that you will continue the process towards veganism, or does this mean?
I don't know where life will take me. I have plans, career plans, life plans, family plans, and dietary or nutritional, ethical goals. We'll see. I don't know. I try not to think a lot about it. I focus on doing good one day at a time.
Okay.
And being a good influence from the people around me, the planet, the environment, and the animals.
But you're not doing your best at that, right? because anything that you mentioned for the animals, for the, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to call you out on this, but like if you say you care about the environment, obviously being vegan is better than being vegetarian for the environment, right? If you care about the animals, obviously being vegan is better
I'm
than
doing better
vegetarian.
than yesterday.
You're doing better than yesterday. I'm not saying no. I'm just trying to understand.
I need to go eat actually.
I completely understand your progress, and I applaud you. I think it's great progress that you're doing, right? But I think like if you want to consider the ethical side of it, then you should most definitely think that veganism is the only ethical way, because the
Yeah,
other
but
ways are not ethical, are they?
What's your name?
Chip.
Chip.
Yeah.
I'm Pedro.
Pedro, nice to
I
meet
don't think it's black and white. You know?
Do you think it's black and white for the animals that go into the slaughterhouse? Because when you, for certain products that you pay, animals really don't go into slaughterhouses,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
In that sense, it is black and white.
But I don't know what to tell you. It's difficult to argue. You're obviously a professional, but it was fun.
I'm not necessarily a professional. I'm just like
You're a professional.
the only reason why it
Debater.
sounds so good is because there is really no argument against veganism. That's why.
I don't think you will convince a lot of. That's my just personal opinion. I don't think you can influence people. I appreciate. I like that there should be more people like you.
Yeah.
People are not gonna change because you hammer it down their throats. I think.
But
I didn't change because somebody told me to. I changed because I felt like it. You know.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you were doing something wrong, how would you want a person telling you that you're doing something that you consider wrong? Not that I consider wrong. That if you consider doing something, you say, "Oh, I don't want to be doing this," and yet you're doing it. How would you want to be told that you're doing that thing that is you consider it as wrong?
What you consider wrong is what you consider wrong.
Yeah, but you said ethically speaking.
What I consider wrong is what I consider wrong. If I do it, maybe I don't consider it wrong, you know, because I do it and I'm a good person. So all the things I do,
I don't doubt that you're not a good person.
I'm talking about people in general, you know.
Yeah, but it's so easy to look at the generation.
So it's not logical. It's not rational. You can't use rational arguments. It's cultural. It's unconscious. It's automatic. It's ingrained, you know.
But you did make a rational, logical choice to be vegetarian. No. But you said ethical.
That was a post decision rationalization. I felt sick when I started to eat meat because I was awakened to a different reality.
Okay, so there's no ethics involved in this decision.
I don't know, man.
Okay, because the reason why I keep bringing it up to ethics is because it's all about the ethics, right? That's what
I felt wrong in my bones, you know, when I ate chicken, sick, you know, and I started to realize that it's not worth it. Nobody told me. I didn't watch a documentary. I didn't have a debate about it. I just decided, you know, because I felt bad.
And it sounds.
And I felt bad because of the things I did before, like meditation, yoga, like being in one with nature and stuff, you know. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good fight. I wish you good luck. I need to go.
Okay, I'll let you go. Just keep in mind that while you're paying for animal products, animals will still go into slaughterhouses on your behalf. I know you don't like to hear that, but this is the truth.
Chip, congratulations on the effort. I wish you good luck. What's the name of the YouTube channel?
It's Vegan Power Lab. So you can check some of my conversations, but like...
How long have you been doing this?
6 months.
You quit your job to do this?
No, I quit my job for other reasons, but I'm doing this now, yes.
You're crazy.
Small interruption here. As I was doing the editing, I noticed that he called me crazy.
You're crazy.
Probably in a jokingly manner. But I can't let this slide. So this is Quick Rant Chip. Vegans and vegan activists are aware that the society we live in treats animals pretty much as resources. Animals are only as good as what they give us. However, they are sentient individuals. They are aware of their surroundings. They have a subjective experience. They feel happiness, they feel sadness, and they feel pain. These are all things that we value in our own lives and in the people we interact with. If you think that the sane position is to exploit and kill these sentient individuals for optional food, we can survive and thrive on a plant-based diet, then I don't think I want to be sane. Or at least that definition of sane. In fact, if you take a look from the outside, we have two types of people in this world, vegans and non-vegans. One type exploits and kills innocent sentient individuals, and the other doesn't. Which one do you really want to be part of? Back to the video.
If you feel bad about the chickens dying for you when you eat their meat, you should feel bad also about the mothers
Again,
being separated from the children.
And I do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all it is,
But
right?
it's a trade-off, you know. It's like I compare myself with like versus me 3 months ago. I've improved. 3 months from now, I've improved even more. Improved, whatever it means, you know. Yeah, baby steps.
Baby steps, if you want to take baby steps, that's fine. And just be aware that that still means when you buy an animal product, animals will still go to a slaughterhouse on your behalf.
Got it.
It's still baby steps. You can take baby steps, and once you
I will-
stop, no animals will go into a
I will
slaughterhouse.
have a snack. I will have a vegetarian snack now.
Vegan snack.
Yeah, well, let's think about it. All right.
The vegan food in Amsterdam is really good, by the way.
crusade. Like a crusader. Yeah. Best of
Okay.
luck, man.
Have a good one.